Cheers and top of the morning to you. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to video number 18. So I am doing 22 videos to walk you through a manifesting journey. I want quitting smoking to be easy for everyone. I used this book by Allen Carr and it was the game changer. I had tried over other things. I smoked for a long time. I was very committed. And for me, quitting was impossible. So when this book made it so I could quit in one day easily, I started giving it to everybody. You know, there's the book, but what else could be awesome? And of course, manifesting, right? Law of attraction, I'm sure you've heard of it. Wouldn't it be great if you could put that to use? So you could quit smoking easy and you can manifest something amazing. So I'm using the major arcana of the tarot, and today's card is the Star. And I'm using these cards and this Fool's Journey to Enlightenment to help you get the most out of your life and finally feel so much joy. And in the back here, you can see Oscar is going to sleepily support you on this journey, as he has in all the other videos, or he's in most of them anyway. And this is his favorite pastime. While I'm working, he's snuggled up nearby. So today's video with the Star card is our inspiration. Now you've been through, in the last few cards, you have been through the ringer. You've had to, since the beginning of the journey, you know, you kind of ease in and then you've got to look at everything that isn't working for you, what you need to change. You have to connect to your higher self and to, you know, the universal energy, and you've been calling in a lot of stuff. And guess what? The Star shows us it's coming. It is about abundance. It's all about truth, purity, and good luck. As you've moved through the things you had to answer and unbind yourself and recreate and bring to yourself what you actually want in your life, this card is showing it is working. The balance is coming together. Energies are aligning. So that's a pretty friggin' feel-good card, which leads me to feel good is the main subject of this video. Believe it or not, but if you want to be a master manifester, the biggest thing you need to worry about, and when it comes to quitting smoking, the biggest thing you need to worry about is feeling joy, feeling good all the time, as most you can, as best you can all the time. I grew up with that saying of like, life is hard and you can't have what you want and, you know, tough up. And, you know, it was always more about surviving through hardship than it was seeking out the good and feeling good. Okay, so it was a hard concept for me to switch into, but having switched into it, it has enriched my life in amazing ways I can't even tell you. Now don't get me wrong, I got lots I'm still manifesting. This is early in the journey for me too, but being as I am free of the smoking, I can tell you that was a great beginning manifester, because it seems so hard and then it happens so easily. It really can allow you to open the doors to what's possible. So let's get down to today's action, because I like to keep these videos fast. Please hit the notifications so you can get them all when they come out. Subscribe so I can grow the channel, and please comment and let me know where you're at so I know how to structure videos. Where I'm headed after these 22 is going to be into more mindset shifting, giving you great tools, manifestation, creating real, true magic in your everyday life. So you just feel joy. Joy, 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 all the time. So because the Star card is a reminder that the worst is over and the best is yet to come, and that you've put everything in place and it's all coming together, I want to teach you a game today about virtual reality. Now, I also want to introduce you to, if you don't know them already, Esther and Abraham and Jerry Hicks. Now, Abraham is the greater consciousness of us all. Okay, and Esther does this thing. A lot of people call it channeling. She doesn't. I'm going to use that now to keep it easy. But basically, it's like channeling through the greater consciousness message of us all into words that you and I here in our physical body can understand. Anyway, before I lose you, please look them up here on YouTube, Abraham Hicks. Okay, and what I'm going to do is teach you a game of theirs called virtual reality. And basically, this is a keep you feeling good all the time game. Okay? And I'm going to do some more videos actually with their strategies and stuff because it is just the coolest thing. Now, I will show you another book. Books are your friend, okay? And this book is Ask and It Is Given. Ooh, the lighting. There we go. Ask and It Is Given. This is their book. And amazing, 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 amazing. You want to manifest. You want to be a master manifester. Ask and It's Given, basically, is what they're telling you. So I'm going to teach you one of the things in this book that is all about raising your vibration and feeling good all the time. And this is something you're going to practice. They call it virtual reality game process. You're going to practice it and you're going to get better and better at it as you go. For some people, it's going to be super easy. They have a good imagination. They're used to using it. I know that was the case for me. But for some people, you never really get to play in your mind and use your imagination. So just don't worry. It is going to come easier. And you can do it quickly and get better at it as you go. Okay? The thing that holds you back from feeling amazing in your life every day is when you feel bad, you're worried about things, and you're stressed. We get caught up in those emotions and we stay there and we live through it. And as a society, we've gotten very used to doing that. So used to it, we don't even realize we're doing it. We feel like this sort of aggravated state is our natural way. When in actuality, your natural human way of being is super high vibrational. It feels like joy all the time and having everything you want. Well, I would tell you, I was so weird. I found this crazy when I first heard it because I thought, well, then why are we all feeling like crap all the time, right? Like, just doesn't make sense. Let's just play the game and see what happens for you. Challenge it. Try it out and see if you can raise your vibe. Beauty of the virtual reality process is you get to feel good every time you do it and you get to be wherever you want. You choose everything about the moment in time with the virtual reality, okay? You're stepping out of your reality and making something up. Now, when I want you to do it is you can set aside a few minutes each day, in the morning to start your day and maybe again at the end of the night before bed. And you can do this just to feel good in that moment. Doing those small feel good moments dedicated to just this feel good process will affect your whole life, okay? Not just those moments. So it might seem like you're just doing a few minutes here and a few minutes there. It will affect everything. So it's totally worth it. Now, what you can also do is throw this in throughout the day. You don't have to set aside just a specific time. You can do it all the time, okay? It's that easy. How the process actually works is you are going to, like I said, choose everything. So first, you're going to choose a location. Where is this imagination going to take place? And basically, you're going to have as much detail as you want. The whole idea is everything you add to this reality, this location, has to raise your vibe. So for example, if you want to have a friend there with you, it has to be someone that is raising your vibe. If when you think of them, you also remember how they annoyed you yesterday, then don't bring them in, right? Just keep it you or somebody else. For example, I often choose a beach because I love the beach with palm tree and a little breeze. And so right away it's sunny, the most perfect temperature. It's not too humid, but it's not too dry. It's like got the perfect breeze and I can feel it on my skin, raising my vibe as I'm describing this perfect location. How does the air feel? What does it smell like here? What are the sounds around you? How do you feel? What are you wearing? Are you standing? Are you sitting? Give yourself detail about the scenario so you can really dive into the reality of that moment. And remember, only bring in really good feeling thoughts, okay? One thing you want to stay away from is picking a location you need to fix. This is about a place that is perfect and everything you bring in is perfect and you feel perfect being there. There's nothing to fix. There's nothing to do. During the virtual reality process, you are playing with activating the vibes of well-being. You are activating every vibe that you bring in that makes you feel good. You are activating that amazing feeling within you. And that's what you want to practice more and more and more. The more you practice that feeling, the more it comes naturally. The more you do it, the more your mind gets on board, the more your physical body gets on board, and it will become your natural state of being. If you find you're a very analytical person, maybe you don't have a very good imagination, maybe you're particularly grumpy the time you're trying to do it, for whatever reason it's not coming as easily, or you may find if you're a bit of a practical person or analyzer that once you're in your reality for a few minutes, you start to question it or tweak it or try and make it better. The moment you're trying to do that, you're no longer in and you need to get out, okay? Because now you're adjusting. And when you're adjusting, you're bringing in a lower vibe. Like, this isn't good enough, so I have to tweak it. And you've changed the whole thing. This is all about vibe up, vibe up, vibe up only. This is all about molding life as opposed to reacting and fixing life, okay? There's a shift and a difference there that is really going to allow you to affect your vibe in a permanent way. So practice this virtual reality, live in that space for a few minutes, any time of day, 30 seconds in and out, a minute, whatever it is to make you feel good, and then off you go. It isn't that you stopped in a moment you were annoyed and said, I'm going to shove down my annoyed feelings and just have my virtual reality moment. It's more throughout your day, you're going to choose times where you're just going to do this just for the fun of feeling good. That's what this is about. This is the fun of feeling good. Do it as much as you can. If you literally only can factor in a few minutes a day, that is fine as well. Factor in that time and do it. You've got to make this work in the way that raises your vibe and works for you. So the last thing I'm going to leave you with is a quick little tidbit from the book and this one is from the Ask and It Is Given book because it's so amazing. And again, I'm not an affiliate or anything. I'm not making any money. It's just another really amazing book that you need to read. So here we go. Every thought that feels bad is bad. Get that through your head. The universe does not know or give attention to why your vibration is at any moment. In other words, the doctors could have diagnosed you as being disease-ridden yesterday, and today you could be driving on the highway in some sort of fantasy virtual reality. Your vibration does not care that your body is disease-ridden. You know what I'm saying? Oh my gosh, Pug moved. Yeah, you gotta get that cute face in there. In that moment, that virtual reality moment, there would be no representation of any disease within your body. And if you could maintain that vibe for more than you maintain the awareness of your disease, it could not remain in your body. It is only there because somehow, without knowing it, you have chosen thoughts that are a vibrational match to the essence of the disease. That's some big claims they're making, but it's true. You gotta check these guys out. But it's true. This is the power of vibration. Every thought that you have chosen that is a vibrational match to disease, something that feels bad when you think of it, it feels like anger, frustration, resentment, blame, guilt, or fear. Those thoughts are not good for you, and you can tell they're not good for you because they feel bad when you think them. In the same way that touching and feeling a hot stove hurts, feeling negative emotion hurts. And it was important for me to get that across for you today. Feeling bad is bad. Feeling good is the key to manifestation. So I want you to see that. Now, I don't want to put fear into you about feeling bad. Initially, when people first hear this, they tend to, I know I did, they tend to then feel guilt for negative emotions or try and hide negative emotions and run from them. Emotions are your guidance system. So we're not going to run from any of them, but we're going to continue to choose better feeling thoughts always. Okay. Quit smoking easily. Tune in to see the next video and let's get you feeling awesome. So virtual reality people, put questions in the comments if I didn't explain it well enough or you want some support. See you later.